A warm welcome to everyone. Myself, Thenmozhi, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Trinity College, Government, Namakkal. My topic is number theory. Introduction to number theory. Number theory is about integers and their properties. We will start with the basic principle: divisibility, greatest common divisors, least common multiples, and modular arithmetic. First division: if a and b are the integers with a not equal to 0, we say that a divides b. If there is an integer c, so that b is equal to ac. Divisibility theorems. For integers a, b and c, it is true that if a divides b and a divides c, then we get a divides b plus c. Example, 3 divides 6 and 3 divides 9, so we get 3 divides 15. If a divides b, then a divides bc for all integers c. For example, 5 divides 10, so 5 divides 20, 5 divides 30, 5 divides 40, etc. Next, primes. A positive integer p greater than 1 is called prime if the only positive factors of p are 1 and p. A positive integer that is greater than 1 and is not prime is called composite. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic: every positive integer can be written uniquely as the product of primes, where the prime factors are written in order of increasing size. Primes example: 15 equal to 3.5, 48 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 equal to the power of 4 into 3. We see some example for the primes. Next, the division algorithm. Let a be an integer and d is a positive integer, then there is a unique integer q and r with 0 less than or equal to r less than d, such that a is equal to dq plus r. And the above equation here, d is called the divisor, a represent dividend, and q represent quotient. Division algorithm. For example of the division algorithm, when we divide 17 by 5, we have 17 equal to 5 into 3 plus 2. Here 17 is dividend, 5 is the divisor, 3 is called the quotient, and 2 is the remainder. For another example, what happens when we divide minus 11 by 3? Note that the remainder cannot be negative. So minus 11 equal to 3 into minus 4 plus 1. Minus 11 is the dividend, 3 is the divisor, minus 4 is called the quotient, and 1 is called the remainder. Next, greatest common divisor. Let a and b be the integers not both 0. The largest integer d such that d divides a and d divides b is called the greatest common divisor of a and b. For example of the greatest common divisor, using prime factorization, a is equal to p1 power a1, p2 power a2, etc. pn power an and b, we get the GCD of a comma b, multiple of p1 power minimum of a1 comma b1, p2 power minimum of a2 comma b2, etc. pn power minimum of an comma bn. And see the example: relatively prime integers. Definitions: two integers a and b are relatively prime if GCD of a comma b equal to 1. For example, 15 and 28 relatively prime. Yes, GCD of 15 comma 28 equal to 1. So it's called the relatively prime. Next, pairwise relatively prime. When ai comma aj, we take the GCD equal to 1, that is called the pairwise relatively prime. Loss least common multiples. The least common multiple of the positive integers a and b is the smallest positive integer that is divisible by both a and b. We denote the least common multiple of a and b by LCM of a comma b. For example, LCM of 3 comma 7 equal to 21. Thank you.